Okay, hi, my beanies. Anyway, I don't know what to call you guys yet, so, anyway, uh, so this is part 2 of Sprout X Listener. Last time we left off, we were like, okay, yeah, you and Sprout were in a relationship, well, officially, and, oh yeah, and Cosmo, was really jealous, but was happy for you guys because he really liked Sprout, but didn't get to say anything or confess his feelings. So, and he was gonna sabotage you and Sprout's relationship with each other and slowly drag you away from each other. And Cosmo eventually trying to be with Sprout, basically trying to get Sprout to turn on you and like break up with you and everything. So, yeah. By the way, this is like a time skip for like y'all's 1 year anniversary of dating. So, wait, and let's just say it's Valentine's Day and the year, never mind. I'm not even going to say the year. I don't even care. Yeah. Like I said in the last one, make your own persona or whatever. Um Me personally, I'm a blueberry, so yeah, I like blueberries. So um, I'm never gonna ask that question. I was gonna ask if blueberries are purple or blue, but I got my answer already. Uh, so um uh yeah, just get on with this because it's already 1 minute so far. So let's go. So today's the day of Valentine's Day, the day of love, obviously. And it's you and Sprout's first year anniversary. And so he decided to do something special. So did you. And not only that, Glisten's helping with a lot of things on Valentine's Day, including flight and flutter. I mean, Coco doesn't do much. All she does is spread around decorations and helps with all the things she can. And especially for Bassie, she kind of just checks in with everybody and makes sure everything's going right. Since there's a Valentine's party happening in Garden View. Yeah. And Glisten's helping out with like outfits and everything. So, yeah. Now, Sprout went tried to go all out with his outfit. So, he's like not wearing what he would usually wear, like, scarf and, all that stuff. Since he already wears pink, he decided to go all out with the hot pinks, every shade of pink, every shade. I'm talking the hot pink, light pink, baby pink, like all the pinks, every single one, glitter pink, vibrant pink, neon pink, everything. So yeah, and he's into all the pinks. And, he's just wearing, uh, like never mind, just make just do whatever for what he's wearing and do whatever for what you're wearing. It doesn't have to be pink either. So yeah, I recommend pink though for like the Valentine's vibe. But anyway, um so and Cosmo, he's in his room plotting on how he's gonna drag you two together on your 1 year anniversary, as he thinks it's a lovely idea to do that, since you guys would get even more angry with each other, since you'd be like, oh, you ruined the whole thing, what the hell, and all of that. So yeah, okay. Like I was saying, you and Sprout meet up in the middle of Garden View, and Astro, Shelly, V, Louie, and Pebble are all in there. And like everybody other tunes, Flight, Flutter, they're in there. Glisten's in his room working on his outfit, as obviously it's taking him hours since he wants his outfit to look the best. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't? But anyway, so Okay, yeah. So you and Sprout meet up in Garden View with all the other tunes in there. And he's like holding a bouquet of flowers, so are you, and then you guys both just, shove them in each other's face, and you're like, I got happy Valentine's Day and happy 1 year anniversary. And you guys both look at each other and kind of slightly look away in embarrassment. Sprout's POV. Wait, sorry, my nose itch. Anyway, Sprout's POV. Oh, happy anniversary, listener. And he kind of just like tells you to like give him the flowers first, as you guys both have bouquets of flowers in your hands. So you give them to him and he exchanges his to you. So you guys are kind of just standing there awkwardly, and he gives you a quick kiss on the cheek, and so do you, and then you guys just like hold hands and sit on the bench and sit on like a nearby bench. And then you hear, and then Sprout hears V in the distance. Sorry if this is like really loud. I'm talking so loud. I am so sorry. It's 12. I don't know why I'm talking so loud. Sorry. Hey, Cedarly. Sprout's POV. Ugh, V, what do you want? We're trying to have a moment here. Shelly. Hey guys, how's your 1 year anniversary going so far? You guys both say it's going decent, as it's, your first year with him. So yeah. V. Come on, Celie, when are you gonna make a move? When are you gonna put a ring on it? Come on now. You know how listener is. Sprout quickly jolts up. His face turning a light shade of pink. What? It's only our 1 year anniversary, V. What are you talking about? He starts to get like really defensive and stuff, and starts like kind of arguing with V, going back and forth. V throwing corny jokes at him and how he's not gonna put a ring on it or not. So yeah, and then Cosmo walks in and he's come up with a plan on how to drag you two together. How to drag you two away from each other. My bad. And he's wearing like his usual white hoodie, but then he's wearing like a pink necklace over it, a hot pink and light pink necklace over it in the pattern, and the same shades of pink leg warmers, and the bracelet, the matching bracelet him and Cosmo wear. But he adds some changes to it with like some pink charms in there, and instead of the little silver flower charm in the middle, it kind of just has like this heart, this half of a heart in the middle. And he looks in, and then your attention slowly drags over to him. Looking him up and down, you realize what he's wearing, and you notice the difference in between his bracelet. It never really looked like that, and you knew it because you and Sprout were really close before you guys became official in relationship, and you knew Cosmo well too. You even known like every few insecurity secrets he had, like only a few. He was insecure about. Oh yeah, he was insecure about the way. My bad. Sorry, about the way his knees look. That's why he always wears high socks. And my bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And he was always insecure about, sorry, his facial expressions. So he usually just kept blank ones on his face to make sure he didn't look so awkward and weird. So yeah. And Cosmo waves at Sprout and walks over, hugging him with like literally no one announced that he's there, or like that his existence is even present in the room. So he just goes up to Sprout and hugs him. And I'm not like talking like a quick hug, just like a very, very deep, long hug. And then you kind of just speak up, like, "Oh, guys, yeah. Anyway, Sprout, I need to talk to you for a second." Sprout's attention slowly goes to you, and he nods, and he grabs your hand, and you lead him to like a private part of garden view. You, what's going on? You ask with like slight concern in your voice. You just kind of quietly some concern. Listener, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Why was Cosmo hugging you like that? He was just giving me a hug. Listener, we've been friends for like years, right? Yeah, I know that, but I just never mind. Come on, let's just go. You grab his hand and you go back to the scheduled spot where V, Shelly, Astro, and Pebble were, and Sprout kind of just, ignores V and her ignorant jokes. Anyway, Cosmo again tries his plan as he asks Sprout if he wants to bake some like baked goods for him with him for like like Valentine's cookies and cupcakes and stuff. Cosmo says sure, and he asks for your permission if he can go with Cosmo. You look Cosmo up and down and say sure. And they both go to the kitchen to go, whip up some good stuff. I don't I said good stuff. Anyway, yeah, V, Shelly are also a ship in this. Astro and Dandy is a ship in this. I might do a Moonberry one where it's like you and But anyway, so yeah, and you go into the kitchen to see what Sprout and Cosmo were doing so far, and you walk in to see Cosmo kissing Sprout. You immediately pull Cosmo away from Sprout, instead of yelling at Sprout, you yell at Cosmo, obviously. Like slurring and calling him slurs and, like, yeah, like bitch, and all that. Yeah, and yeah, you kept calling him like slurs and stuff. And Sprout's just sitting there in concern, never seeing you swear before. I mean, the only time you ever sweared was when you either cut yourself or stubbed your toe or anything. So this is kind of new to him. He quickly tries to drag you away from Cosmo as he's trying not to start you guys from getting physical. Like hand throwing and stuff. So after, like, also, YouTube, please don't take this down. I please don't take it down. Please don't take it. Please don't take this down. But anyway, so yeah, Cosmo storms off to his room, and you begin, yelling at Sprout and arguing with him. Like, what the heck was that? Why were you kissing him? What? Like, come on now. Why today? And you're kind of swearing at him in between like words and stuff, and he's trying to calm you down. V and Shelly notice, and they try to calm you down. It obviously doesn't work. You storm off to your room and shut the door and like slam the door. And Sprout, V, and Shelly are sitting there in slight concern and shock. Like, what just happened? Never seen listener just clash out like that. And it wasn't really like you, as you're the calm and collective person. The person that always stops the fights. The person that, was just chill. Just a chill guy for real. The one that's just laid back and relaxed, but never tense and more like Shrimpo. I mean, Shrimpo's not the one to go around. I mean, he is the one to go around calling people slurs. But anyway, that's the end. Bye. Also, by the way, subscribe and like. I really need it. Thank you. get more views than the last one. There will be a part 3, by the way.